Hi guys, it's Chris here. You're joining me for my first ever travel vlog live here from Manchester Airport. We're heading out to Nice today and I can't wait for you guys to join the journey and see what we get up to. So we're on board now, and of course it's a Jet 2 flight, so Jeskelin's playing. It was actually a really smooth experience going through Manchester Airport, which makes quite a pleasant change for any of you who've been through. You can know it can be quite a long process sometimes. Should be about a 2-hour flight time today to Nice, so yeah, looking forward to getting there, enjoying some sun because it's not stopped raining here for the past few days. The route took us south-east, heading from Manchester in the north of England down to Nice in the south of France. And as you can see, some of the waters are pretty nice on arrival, some nice blue colours in there. The landing was pretty smooth, so now it was time to get into the airport and get through. Right, we've arrived in Nice, super smooth journey all the way through, so it's time now to get the tram into Nice and yeah, hopefully it'll be quite an easy experience. So we've got the ticket now, super simple, just get with a quick transfer tram from the airport to the first stop outside the airport. So whilst everyone was queuing there trying to get tickets, we just jumped on that free transfer and here we are now, got the ticket, only €2.50 each as well and 5 minutes to get into Nice, so it should be super quick and super simple. Whilst waiting for our small regional train, one of the big in-city trains in France known as the TGV came flying through the station. These can travel up to 300 kilometers an hour or 186 miles an hour. Shortly after it flew through the station, our smaller regional train turned up and we hopped on board to go into Nice. So there's some bloke next to me, I think he's getting told off for not paying the fare, so good to see that they're keen on fare dodgers as well in France like in England. It's actually pretty smooth on these trains. Also, one thing we don't have in England is the big open seating areas like on these French trains, so definitely welcome that in England. Absolute chaos trying to get off the train though, because this seems to be a really busy station. I'm not sure if it's because it's Good Friday, if it's a public holiday here in France or something as well, but yeah, the train's super busy trying to get off it. But I can't complain because the journey was super quick. It's literally only 5 minutes it's taken us to get into Nice now, so it's going to be a short little walk to the hotel and we should be there very soon so we can properly drop the bags off, get changed and really kick off this Nice adventure. There was a lot of construction work going on in the area, lots of cranes up around Nice BA station. It was a quick walk for us up the hill, out of the station. It took us no more than 10 minutes to get to the hotel and drop the bags. And we've arrived now. Bags have been dropped at the hotel, which is probably the most painful part of the process, having to get changed in a small little cubicle. But here now, some more suitable clothing for the fact it's 16 degrees here in Nice. So yeah, time to walk down to the port and explore and see what Nice is all about. One thing that you will definitely notice throughout the day is the ever-present theme of trams going through the city. There seems to be always a tram in Nice that's going through every few minutes. We got some really nice views of the cathedral, and walking down the main street there was cafes all over the place, so plenty of options to stop by for a coffee, something to eat, and I absolutely love the colours that are on the buildings around the main square. The orange and the yellow, and then with the colours on the floor with the tiles, just looked, I don't know, I'd never seen anything quite like it before, but they did look really amazing. So we've come walking down, it's absolutely beautiful so far, it really is quite amazing. Didn't really know what to expect before coming here, I hadn't done an absolute ton of research on the place, but it's looking really nice so far. Right, we've found where the beach is, so we're going to take a walk down now. It's not the sunniest of days, but it is still fairly warm out, so take a look, see how the beach looks, hopefully see some of that crystal blue water we saw on the landing from the plane. Yeah, it's got a bit breezy now, but the water really does look amazing. Let me show you how it looks. all I can say is wow. The blues looked amazing, even with the cloud cover. The blues on the coastline with the sea just popped so much. I can only begin to imagine what this would look like on a bright sunny day. So we just found this cute little market type area, which is set just back from where the beach is. So take a look at this and see what this looks like. We decided to stop for a spot of lunch, and Mamma Mia Solea was the spot we went to. There was a number of different food options available, seafood, pasta, Italian type stuff, all sorts of things. So I went for a pizza with some salami on, and Alex got a penne alla vodka, which you can see here was served in a pan, and we had a few cocktails to go with it as well. And then we also opted to go for dessert as well. I went for the classic French tartane, which was beautiful, and Alex went for a tiramisu. So we finished lunch. Lunch was absolutely amazing, and now we've headed down to the port here in Nice. So I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few different ports on this trip, every single place we go to. So it'll be interesting to compare and see how the Nice port compares to the likes of Monaco. I think we're going to try and make a trip to Antibes as well, weather permitting, because it's looking like it could rain. So let's see how that pans out over the next few days with the weather. But yeah, we've just arrived in Nice port now, so going to take a look around, see what boats are docked here. And we actually saw probably the biggest boat straight away, which was this yacht here called Kaiser. Over towards the right, as you can see, there's some guys having a shadow boxing match, which is not what we were expecting to see, but nonetheless it was going on. And we went for a walk right around the port area, so you can see here it's like a U-shaped, and there were still clouds in the sky. The sun is trying to break through, and there's boats of all different shapes and sizes here in the port area. So we looked and saw these colourful little rowing boats last, and then we decided it was time to head back. So we purchased one of these travel cards, and we preloaded 10 trips onto it, which I think cost us €17. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not a rite of passage for every single holiday? You've got to go into the local supermarket and sample exactly what they've got on offer and compare it to what they've got at the supermarket back in England. Is that just me? I'm pretty certain that's something that everyone does. So I'm going to see what we can find here. Need to get a few little snacks for the hotel room. So yeah, let's see what we get. These do taste absolutely insane. The rotisserie chicken ones, had them before from France. Not sure what other ones. This is all the beers, crisps. What else have got nothing about in this shop? And here's the sweet collection. What are they? Crocs. Right, so we've settled on the crisps and the sweet, so it's the roast chicken Walkers, or Lays, sorry, in Europe, and then some Haribos. I don't know what that says, but I think it says Fizzy Smurfs in French. So yeah, that's what we've gone for. Right, so we've made it to the hotel now, and this is the view that we've got. So we're looking right out onto the street, as you can see. Hopefully that tram's not too loud later on at night. But yeah, we've got a pretty great view out of the room down onto the street. It's a very, very central location. Right, so you might have noticed now, it's a little bit dark outside. So the plan was to head back to the hotel, chill for a little bit, and then come out and explore in the evening. We actually fell asleep in the hotel. We were absolutely flat out. Been up since the early hours of this morning. At the airport and flying over, and we've done a lot of walking today, so yeah, we've come out now just to explore in the evening, just to see what Nice looks like by night. I think it's supposed to rain for the next few nights as well whilst we're here, so this might be the only chance we actually get to see a clear night in Nice. So yeah, take a look. We'll show you what we're doing here tonight in Nice, and then that probably wraps it up for today. So we've come back down towards the bottom part of Nice, towards the Fontaine du Soleil, which is behind me, and then all around nearby we've got these men on poles lit up. I'll show you what I mean. It does look pretty cool at night. So we're taking a walk along the seafront right now. There's actually not really a lot going on down here. It is quite nice though, listening to the waves crash against the the beach and whatnot. It's a nice setting, but not too much going on. Mostly just people walking around, and you've got to keep your eye out. There's a few people who mob about on bikes, so you've got to keep an eye out for them and don't get knocked over. But yeah, it's still a nice little place to come for a walk on an evening. So we've come back up to the spot next to the I Love Nice sign, which overlooks all down the beach behind me. I don't know if the sound will pick it up, but there's a pretty amazing sound. The beach is almost like rocks, like giant pebbles. So when the sea rolls out back to sea, it creates this amazing sound that's just unlike anything I've ever heard anywhere at any other beach, to be honest, because it's a complete different type of beach. But it's definitely, whoa, that's a bright light. But it's definitely the most relaxing sound I've probably ever heard, to be honest. The sound of this beach, with the rocks rolling in and out through the waves. It's really, really peaceful, really, really nice. Right, I've decided, since I've been talking about just how nice it sounds from up there, to actually come down to the beach and try and get a bit closer up. So I'm going to take a close-up video now, see if I can show you guys exactly what it sounds like. Right, I'm hoping the camera picked that up, but it's loads of these little rocks that roll down on the beach. So when the waves go out, they roll on top of each other and create this really peaceful, almost hollow sound, which is it's really nice and peaceful to be here, to be honest. It goes without saying as well, this is definitely a beach to not walk on barefoot, and also not a beach for sunbathing. It's very much a rocky pebble beach, so just bear that in mind. That's my little disclaimer from this part. From this point, we just kept walking down. We saw some bright lights and big buildings in the distance, which turned out to be the casino, and then we kept walking. We could see a hotel called Le Negresco. Looked really amazing, a very grand building, and then right on cue, when we needed to head back up, there was a tram waiting for us. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's watched today. As I mentioned at the start of the video, this is my first ever travel vlog, so something I'm brand new to doing. Done a lot of travelling, taking photographs, videos, things like that, but I want to take it to another level, actually take the step up and start vlogging the content now, and showing some of the things I get up to, because I've had some amazing experiences, and I've decided now is the time to start trying to share those a bit more. So yeah, stay tuned, thank you for watching, and don't forget to watch the next episode, because we'll be going to Monaco, and I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. To engage with me across other social media channels, please scan the QR code now, or alternatively, I've also put all the links in the description as well. I look forward to hearing from you guys.